Once called Carolina's Stadium, it now goes by Bank of America Stadium. Or more simply, the Vault, as we're here in Charlotte, North Carolina. The season's still just getting started. We're off in week 3. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Ready.
Straight to the air here. It's Young. Cuffs, this is Xavier Leggett. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. And first carry now for Jonathan Brooks. And they had that one contained right at the line. Derek Stingley putting that play to bed. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Let's go.
Here's Young to throw. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Out of the gun, Young. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. Carolina in punt formation. And this will put an end to the drive after it stalled out. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. And following that return, we've got an injured player down there. He'll receive some assistance as we step aside. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Out of the air to start us off. Connection made to Dell. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Oh, ready.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. Past midfield to the 45. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
Best run games in this league at balance can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
All set up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
On the ground again with Mixon. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
All right.
Complete to Dell. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
All right.
Oh, tried forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Trevin Wallace has it. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Young looking to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
A 2nd down throw for Young. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Petrie. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Come on, set. Ready.
Young back to it after the pick. That's complete till he gets. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down. Now a give to Brooks, coming left. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Legette's got it. And he's going to be drove down, looks like at that 37-yard line. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Here's Young on 1st and 10. Flushed out of the pocket. Catch is made down the right sideline. They pick up 20 yards there. And that'll be good for a Carolina 1st. From the red zone now. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that'll bring up second down.
You know, it's tough to succeed at linebacker in most defenses if you can't hold your own in coverage. They rely on you to break up throws just like that and take some of the stress off the secondary.
Sticking to the air, it's Young. This is reeled in by Leggett. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Here's Brooks, and he's brought down for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Another snap from the 8 here. It's second and goal. Young working from the gun. Intercepted in the end zone. And the Texans get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
Here we go, let's go.
They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up second and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Oh, hey. Look at high.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Has a man, Dalton Schultz. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it sets up a Houston first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
All right, I'll set up now. First and 10. Running left is Mixon. Room to work at the 35. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Texans are going to have a first down. That's the end of our first quarter. 3 more to go still on Monday night. 7-0 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession.
Here we go.
They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. That's a catch for Nico Collins. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. A handoff from Mixon, running right. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Halfway there on 1st down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
South.
From the 47. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Some guys, you just have to account for them, especially middle linebackers. I remember Ray Lewis, Brian Urlacher, it just felt like their presence took up the entire field. And this linebacker today, we had the interception earlier, a sack right now. You've got to start figuring out a plan for him, or he will take over this game.
3rd down, Mixon gets it. And he's able to get back to the line, but that is all. Run play only gets back to the line, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Don't laugh at me, Kate. I almost wish there was an actual white flag on either sideline we could see waving in this spot, because that was an easy mop-up for the defense to force 4th and long.
And it'll be touchdown a little before the 20. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. The Texans closing in, and they will get him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That looked like they're trying to bootleg out of some of this chaos, Kate, and unfortunately, well, he gets trapped right in the middle 3rd, and you can't get to that space outside. You really do become a sitting duck in the middle of a broken play.
Another try following the sack. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down.
Well into this 1st half, still struggling to find any rhythm, and that's what sacks do. That is why these defenders get paid big money when they get those sacks in the stat column, because as you're seeing today, it totally disrupts the rhythm, the continuity in any success for an offense.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful.
Go.
On the give, it's Brooks. And he hauls this one up to the 11 before being stopped. 4 yards narrows the distance a bit, but still some yardage left here on 4th down. Mitch Wisnowski on the punt. That's fielded at the 46. And he houses it on the return all the way back for a touchdown. You gotta love when your special teamers say, take some time off, offense. Your presence, that's not required at this moment. That guy took care of things himself with an electrifying return.
Yeah, find somebody who doesn't welcome some time off for more, Kate. They're more than happy to chill out on that sideline, offer some extra applause as that return team, well, it did more than its normal job.
Well, Brock, you always tell me they're special for a reason. Quite the boost from their special teams on that score as they kick it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go now. Ready?
From the pistol, it's Young. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Taking a look at that scoreboard, and you just can't go backwards. If you're going to close this gap, you've got to stay on schedule. I've had a hard time doing so with a double-digit deficit.
Ready.
Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long.
Come on. Set. Get up.
Trying again following the sack. He puts some power on a deep one left. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Texans will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
It's Mixon on second down. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
All right. Hey, Uno Mars. Why, Tony.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now at the vault. And it's the Texans with only a yard to go here on third down.
Here we go.
Keeping it with Mixon. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. They find 7 yards, and now they've got first and goal.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got through, and he's in for the touchdown. The Texans boat racing them to the halftime locker room. C.J. Stroud, the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans stretch their lead to 21. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Okay. Can I be honest with you? I'm just starting to feel bad for this quarterback and his family because he is just taking a beating before our eyes.
Ready up.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Here we go. Ready.
Young throwing here. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get two hands on it the next time.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Back to throw. Here's Young. Fits it through the middle. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. They're going for it. Young. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Jalen Petrie. And the Texans get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Stroud throwing here on first. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for the back that time. So it's 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down.
All right. 11.
Shotgun now for Stroud. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
All right. 19 seconds. Hey, uno. Look the high.
From the gun, Stroud. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Here we go, let's go. Hey, south.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Dell with the grab. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Into the hands of Schultz. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it sets up a Houston first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Hey, uno more. Why, Tony.
Still sticking with the passing game. He's on the move. He's going to keep it this time.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Here we go. Whoa. Punty. 11.
From the 21. Gets this to Stover. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 9 yards.
Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Now it's Kaimi Fairbairn on to try it for the Texans. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. On the return, it's Rondale Moore. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
On the return, the Texans take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. A give left side. Here's Mixon. They'll cobble together a yard there. Brought down by the veteran Carlton Davis. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Has his man, it's Mixon. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball, right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
First down, ball at the 36. Throwing is Stroud. He's got him, that's Mixon. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
On the quick, right?
1st and 10, or on to Mixon. Give him 13 on that play. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on first down. You just want some yards to set up an easier second down play. But they will take that execution every time.
First and 10 from the 41.
Look at hot.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Complete to Dell. That one goes for 25 yards. And it sets up a Houston first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
They're now set for 1st and 10.
Here we go. South. Good.
Stroud off the play fake. Pass complete to Mechie. And he takes this one down to the 10 before hitting that sideline.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And with 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
All right.
A give to Mixon up the middle. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
And the Panthers into the nickel set. 3rd down coming.
Here we go. Hey.
Going right side, Mixon with it. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. They get 2 on the play, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Yeah, I get it. Fans will measure a running back's merit by touchdowns, yards, the fantasy football world we live in. But as coaches and teammates, Kate, they want something a little bit more. They want to see plays like that, a guy who will always get the short yards in a critical spot like that.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
All right.
Pierce finds the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans grow the lead coming out of halftime. Fairbairn now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans grow their lead yet again. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Carried by Brooks to start the drive. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 32. Throw is there for Jatavion Sanders. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the 1st.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Here we go, set. Bronco 80. Go.
A 3rd down run with Brooks. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Play action now. Young buying some time right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover, wisely throwing it away.
Let's go.
On 2nd and 10, Young completes it to his running back. Here's Jonathan Brooks. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. That's too close to the sideline, and it's going to be out of bounds.
There was a window there for a moment, but boy, did they close the gap before that throw could arrive.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Let's go now.
Sticking to the air, it's Young. Gets this to Sanders. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Kalen Bullock up to make the stop.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
On third down, it's Young. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Staring at fourth down now, the Panthers electing to go with Eddie Pinheiro for the field goal try. From the right hash, this is going to be a 51-yarder. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's not going to do a ton against what is now a 28-point gap.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
At their own 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31.
Here we go.
Staying between the tackles with Mixon. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Jack Thompson finishing that play off. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
All right. Hey, uno more.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Collins there to grab it. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10.
All right.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Here we go. Let's go. Hey.
Back to throw, Stroud. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Try getting it to Nico Collins. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Hey, uno.
Here's Stroud now. Caught for big yards on the right side. And he'll be touchdown after a big play.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, Texans.
Only 1 quarter remains in our final game of the week. That's the end of the 3rd. It's Texans football as we start the 4th, and they hold a commanding advantage here. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10.
Oh, hey.
On play action, here's Stroud. Buying some time left. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hurls this one away.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. On the carry, this is Mixon. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. They get about 4 there, need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Third and 6 for them to figure out now. From the gun, Stroud. This is complete to Schultz. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. But I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run and break tackles and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
They're going to run here. It's Mixon. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
Driven backward to the 11 as they line up for 2nd and goal. Stroud from the pistol. Touchdown, Houston! Fairbairn now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Texans continue piling on to this lead. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go, here we go.
From the gun, a give to Brooks.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Go! Go!
Young on the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. He finds Sanders. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Defender smart there to get a hand on that one. And 4th and 4 coming up.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get 2 hands on it and take it the other way.
Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. It'll be Mitch Wisnowski doing the honors. He calls for the fair catch and has it at the 22-yard line. We don't get a return out of that punt. And it's going to be Texans football. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's Mixon, and he's brought down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Offense to the line for second down. On the ground again with Mixon. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Give him a yard back on the play. Now it's 3rd and 10.
On the quick, right? Why Tony?
Shotgun now for Stroud. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. The Texans set to punt. And this is the second time he's been brought on to kick it. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. And he's brought down before the return gets far. It's a 61-yard punt that time. And it's going to be Panthers football. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. From the pistol, it's Young. It's taken in by Mingo. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 1. And he overshoots his man. It's incomplete.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting the completion in that area, and not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
Hand off here for Brooks. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Panthers first down.
Young on 1st and 10. Rolling out to his left. Throwing on the run, deep down that left side.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Here we go, set.
Young working from the gun. That's complete. Here's Brooks. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Panthers just want to get out of here with how this one is gone.
Got it. Ready?
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Cougar 19. Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Hut, go.
Not quite on the same page for that snap, and the flags come in. All twitched up, they were ready to get it on 3rd and inches, but now a much different situation awaiting them after that false start.
Okay, break.
It's 3rd and 5 for them after the penalty.
Set, ready. Hut.
Out of the gun, Young. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
That's good for the Panthers. First down.
Let's go.
1st and 10 at the 40.
Shotgun snap now to Young. And they pick him off again. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr. And the Texans take it away once again. The 5th time they've intercepted in this game.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
First down play, nets and 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Go.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Schultz with the catch. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
19. Let's go.
They're trying an option play left side on first down. And they make the play at the 23, a gain of only a little. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
Here we go.
To the air, Stroud. Cut near the goal line. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. Give them about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Now, they don't need points anymore, Brock, but can they resist piling on? Let's see. It's 1st and goal. So the Texans come away with the road win. And they're continuing to survive among the final remaining